What is the big deal, Dennis? I'm not wearing pants. You're not here. Just because I stood up once before, one time I stood up. Excuse me. It's not like we haven't. Oh,
Well,
great.
Jeffrey Toobin,
and now we're live. Well, hello, everybody. It is the Dennis and Andy Show, and we are here to have a fun day. Obviously, if you saw the DNA show yesterday, we had two fantastic guests. We had Nando Fox and Rob Geronimo Draws, and I touched on my Florida trip. But the part that I didn't get to touch on, and Dennis doesn't even know, is well, he knows I went to a comic shop because my daughter likes that stuff too. But I brought some stuff back. And even though he was here yesterday, I was like, needs to be a separate stream like we always do. So I can do show and tell while Dennis just sits there with his mouth agape at all the cool stuff that I got that he wishes he had.
That is true. He did go to Florida. I also got a few things, but I didn't go on a road trip. But I'm working on a project right now. And we'll talk about that as we go through it. But I'll give you a hint. Oh, yeah, it has to do with Secret Wars.
Oh, I couldn't tell if that was a facsimile or the real deal. It was so fast.
Deal. Real deal.
Oh, real deal. Let's say hi to some people. Squibs, Yo-Yo, Leg Kick, Joe Bernardo, AJ Tom finally joining us again. AJ's coming down for Heroes Con.
AJ, wait a minute. Is he there? That is AJ. It's really him.
He's coming down to Heroes Con. I hear he's going to bunk under a bridge in a box. So that's cool.
Well,
JP Roca.
I was going to say, Joe's coming down. Marcus is going to be there.
So hey, wait a second. I just realized Joe's coming down, and you offered kindly that he's going to stay in your guest room. But originally it was Joe and his wife. Now it's just Joe. Dude, Joe, AJ, share the bed. It's two people on one bed, just like it was going to be before.
Wow. Look at you. Look at you coming up with alternatives.
I know. I'm just trying to help our brothers out.
Well, we'll see. Maybe it's a hands between pillows kind of situation. Don't know. But hey, it is always open. I do have the spare room, which Joe's in right now.
Well, not right now. He's not, unless he got there way early.
Well, if you come over, you can use it.
You can have his special chair. He'll keep it nice and warm for you. And that's because it has seat heaters. It doesn't, but he'll tell you that when you sit down and it's nice and warm.
No, it does. It actually has leg heaters too.
Does it have coolers though?
No, it doesn't have coolers.
No. So, yeah, Marcus, AJ, JP. Okay, so we said hi to the people joining us for this afternoon delight. Tonight, guys, we are going to go see Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, looking forward to it. I was actually in this kind of it sucks. We try to avoid anything, and I went to this website called The Wrap because I want to. It's entertainment stuff. I was looking for an article, and I'm scrolling down, and there's the headline: "Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes devalues the franchise." And I'm like, God, you son of a bitch!
Why would you even go there? We're going to see a movie. I have avoided it as usual.
I know. Joe says, how was Florida? Humid as ever. It wasn't. Actually, this time of year, it's not quite humid yet. You got to give it into the summer months. It was hot, but it wasn't super sticky, gross yet. So thanks. And I saw the rest of your comment and I ignored it because let's focus on the present. the present is the draft just got wrapped up. We'll be going into a new season. Everybody starts 0-17, and we'll just go from there.
Actually,
and then one team,
they start
one,
0-0. Just so you know, there's only
that's what I mean.
Cowboys start.
Everybody starts. That's what I meant. I was testing Dennis. Everybody starts 0-0. I'm glad you caught that, Dennis. You're usually pretty
glad
slow.
You're always testing me.
I am. And every team starts 0-0, and some teams win the big game. And mine, nor Dennis's, nor, oh, that's right, the 49ers won it last year. So losers.
That is one way to look at it. As a
AJ says, did I visit Rob? No, Rob, if you're talking about Rob Hunter, no, he lives in Tampa. We were in Orlando. But you know what? Let's kick this shindig off.
But you need to preface, you guys got to stick to the end. We've got a special video.
Oh, yeah. We have a special treat by the Belle Winters. She might show up in the chat. She made a video starring these two lovely gentlemen, myself and Dennis, and we're going to play it a little later in the show. Maybe not totally at the end, but we want more people as the stream goes to come in and stuff to enjoy this goodness. All right. So one of the places we went, so Friday, I kind of gave a rundown yesterday. I'll just give another brief rundown. We drove all day Thursday. Friday, we went to Hollywood Studios. Daughter's a big Star Wars fan. We did all the Star Wars stuff. She made herself a lightsaber, made herself a droid, all this stuff she wanted to do for her birthday. We were there for 11 hours, walked 8 miles. Saturday was Epcot and Animal Kingdom. We were there from before open because we had early access all 3 days to about 7 o'clock. Another good old 8 miles of walking or so. And then Sunday was Magic Kingdom. Same thing, 8 in the morning to about 6, 7 at night. Joe says, and I did hear this, but Joe says, did I hear they're doing a He-Man and Masters of the Universe movie? Yeah, 2025 release date or 2026? Have you heard about it, Dennis?
From the sounds of it, I think it's late 2025. Because I did hear that that is a thing. So
but you know what's really cool? I told Dennis yesterday, or I showed him because I saw the tweet from the artist. Freddie Williams is drawing finally, and it's coming out through Dark Horse. He-Man, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover. First issue comes out in September. Actually, on my wife's birthday, the first issue comes out.
Yep.
December. Nice.
Thank you, Joe.
Yep. I cannot wait. Back in 2020, before COVID, at the last convention I did in February, I was sitting next to Freddie, and that is how long this He-Man Turtles book has been in the works, because he was already doing design sketches, and then they pulled the plug on it. So I guess it got worked out. It was originally IDW, but now it's Dark Horse. I cannot wait. His art on that stuff is perfect for it. I'm sure it's going to be fun. So, and then Marcus said, I need a vacation from the vacation. Dude, you aren't kidding. Monday, we went to Full Sail, where my daughter goes to school. And actually, you know what? Before we get to that, I can show some photos from Full Sail. I just realized that.
Oh, you got photos.
Oh, Full Sail. This place, when I did stuff there, because I did some student films at Full Sail back in the late 90s when we were living there. And they literally only had 2 buildings. That was it. Just 2 buildings. Now they have numerous buildings, and it's insane how big this place has gotten So let me pop open one here. Let's see if this will. All right, so this will work. So I'll share my screen and I'll narrate or describe each of these photos. All right, first up, they have a whole back lot that they can use for filming. And these are literally the buildings you're looking at are just facades. That's all they are. If you open one of these doors on the top or on the first floor or second floor, there's about 6 feet. And then there's the wall to the actual real building behind it. So they give themselves 6 feet. So when they're filming, you can walk in and out a door and it looks real. And on the second floor, there's just the typical like metal walkway. So if somebody opens the door from the second floor and comes out, whatever, it looks real. They can't repaint any of these buildings or anything like that. They can change some signage. I know part of it is they built one set outside to look like Seattle, and they built one set to look like Amsterdam. And then what you see in the front here, besides my daughter, is they also built a faux gas station. I mean, it's just, I was just looking at this going, oh my God, if we live there, because Courtney goes there, if we were actually living there, Dennis, we'd have access if we were like, oh, we should go film a skit for the show.
We could. Otherwise, you just need to talk them into opening up a branch in Charlotte here.
Yeah. So here we have, this is literally what the outside of the farmer's market looks like and the few buildings next to it in Seattle. And I've been there and I recognized it. I was like, holy crap, that is what it looks like. Same with the billboard, all that stuff. So they can do shots if they set the camera appropriately to where, you know, you just think you're in Seattle. So that's cool. Here's another shot of the part of Seattle street, and then I think Amsterdam and stuff, and the gas station. Can't remember where this was. Maybe this was Amsterdam. I actually can't remember. Oh, there's my wife in the foreground. She would hate the fact that she's in the photo. Dennis knows that for sure.
What?
Dennis, what's your impression of my wife right now if she knew I was showing this online and she was in it?
Andy, why am I on your show?
Why am I in that photo? Here's another shot. I thought this was great because you've got the generic stuff like cleaners, a pharmacy, and things like that. And like I said, they cannot change the signage, but any physical props that they have, they can put all over the street. So she said one time the street was just totally littered and it just looked like a post-apocalyptic scene with all the props and stuff they put out. And another time they cleaned it up real nice and stuff. Well, yeah, but there's no people. That's what a cast is for. Come on, AJ. Teach you everything.
Oh no, I think AJ was volunteering. He put on his pink wig.
Oh, well, there you go. This I thought was cool because obviously on the one side you've got the house with the 2-car garage. So, you know, in real life you would never have another like little office type building butted up to a house like that. So in other words, if you choose the camera angle correctly, you would not see that building to the left and you could just shoot, you know, a nice outside house scene of whatever your script calls for. And like I said, all these doors open. There's room behind them, so you go in and out and stuff. Oh, that's that scene again. Let's see. Oh, there's another shot of that one with the different buildings. Oh, here's a great one. This is cool. I think this is Amsterdam now that I'm looking at the architecture and stuff. And you can see on the left that they're just the facades because of how, you know, at the top by the roof line, you know, obviously how, you know, they're not built back or anything. Let's see. Oh, there's my daughter trying her first beverage. That's right, guys. This was her 21st birthday. Oh, Citizen Ronan, my daughter goes to Full Sail or takes classes at Full Sail University, which their physical location is in Orlando, Florida. It's a film, game design, animation, entertainment school. And my daughter takes classes, online from up here in Charlotte. But since we were in Florida for her birthday, over an extended weekend, we figured we'd drive by the school so she could actually see it. So those were the back lot sets that they built, since it's an actual production where low budget movies and some TV shows have actually filmed on those lots as well, she was telling us. So actual productions that we've seen. So this is Courtney. She turned 21. She was so happy to get ID'd at the bar. And she's majoring in digital cinematography. And she likes fruity drinks, kind of like Dennis. Not Dennis likes fruity drinks, but Dennis is fruity. And so she got a Bahama Breeze, and she took a sip and made that face of ew, and handed it to her mother and I to finish. So just get a nicer close up there. Yes, that is not the face of somebody that is enjoying the drink. Citizen Ronan, I live in Florida, did a tour of Full Sail back in the 90s. So Citizen Ronan, I answered that. Citizen Ronan, you might have missed it. I did some student films from 96 to like 99 when we lived in Orlando. We lived like 3 miles from Full Sail. And this is when they only had the 2 buildings. So yeah, I did student films there. And I've got them. Actually, I do have them digitized. We should do a showing of some of those student films, and then we can do our movie reviews. I mean, I know Dennis will give me a good 9 to 10 in each one.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll buy you dinner.
Does she like Devil's Water?
What?
The Devil's Water.
What's that?
Alcohol. Wait,
did she like the Devil's Water? Oh, alcohol. No, she does not. The backlog. Yeah, they do kind of look like that, don't they? Just buzz through here, see if there's anything else worth showing. Not really. I took a ton of shots when we were at Disney and stuff. Oh, I'll show this to tell you what. My daughter's all about, what's your favorite ride, Dad? What's your favorite ride, Mom? Well, Courtney's favorite ride, I believe, was a Star Wars one, actually, but we all really liked Tron. Tron was a great ride. Here's another shot from inside, waiting to get on the motorbikes and stuff in Tron. Oh, this is waiting in line. I mean, they do a freaking great job. Art of Voice says, what's that Full Sail cost like? For a bachelor's degree. And you got to remember, Full Sail is a year-round school. So instead of a bachelor degree taking 4 years, it's taking our daughter 29 months. So basically, she doesn't get a summer break. She gets 2 weeks in the summer, a week and a half at Christmas, and a week in the spring. So she'll graduate next February. And it's like anywhere from 45 to 45 grand for a bachelor's, and it just goes up from there. Let's see. Does that not look cool?
That does look cool.
And I know this is Dennis's favorite part of the Magic Kingdom.
I did actually love the Tron video game, so
No. I just put something else on screen.
What, the castle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could care less.
Oh, you son of a bitch. That's it. This is why we can't have nice things. There go the vacation photos, all because of Dennis.
Yep. I am not a Disney fan. I've never been to Disney, nor do I ever plan on going.
Let's see how many people in the chat will remember a bit of trivia from yesterday. Dennis, you can't participate. How tall will a giraffe get? And how long is their tongue?
That's 2 questions.
Well, too bad.
Just saying, you said I'm asking a question.
Well, now I'm asking two. Now I'm asking two. AJ says he read that it costs $2 to use a trash can. No. Blue Boy says 21 feet. The average height is 18 feet, and the average length of their tongue is 12 to 18 inches. There you go. Marcus was paying attention. And the average length of Gene Simmons' tongue is 15 inches. So he's a little jealous of a giraffe. And the average length of my tongue, if I stick it out, is maybe an inch and a half. So let's just say when my wife heard an 18-inch tongue, she, for some reason, she elbowed me in the side. I don't really know what she was going for with that, but wasn't nice.
Your poor wife.
I know. I'm trying to see where the elephants are. I guess I didn't get a good picture of an elephant.
That's gross.
I know.
I don't smoke weed, so I remember things. Oh, nice. And, of course, tongue supremacy. Nice.
That's right.
Hashtag all tongues matter. I added the
all
hashtag.
tongues do matter.
Tongue envy.
And then there's, what is, all right, Dennis. In the chat, you can participate. What's this big ass robot prop looking thing from? What movie?
Oh, let me make it bigger. I've got it on a very small screen right now.
You have two screens, and for our live stream, you care so little that you keep us small.
I have a lot of things going on.
Well, I'm glad you can devote your full attention. It is not Alien. It is not We 209, whatever that is.
Add 209?
I don't know. AJ said we. Oh, Joe Bernardo. Ding, 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 ding. Avatar.
Oh, yeah. Avatar. Nice.
That, by the way, was my favorite ride, Avatar. Avatar was freaking phenomenal. These are some shots from the Avatar set. Going through. Oh, they had, dude, Test Track. We did Test Track where you go in and you design your own Chevy car, and then they do a test track and they rate the performance. And then when you're done, you see the stats and you see where your car ranks in regards to performance, environmental type bullshit. Dude, my car ranked so low for environmental stuff because I was like, electric, nope. Give me full power fuel, baby. Fuel injection. For performance, it ranked in the top 3. Because I went with, this is not the car I designed, obviously. That's just something I had there. But you visually on a touchscreen design the car. With all the shape of it, the wheels, the performance, everything. It was really freaking cool.
So yours performed so low they called it the Homer?
Whoa.
You know what the Homer is?
No.
It's from The Simpsons.
No, my car performed awesome is the point. In the speed category. In the good for the environment category, it did not. What's this from, Dennis? I hope you know.
It looks like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Nova Core, baby.
Yep.
And when you go in, not only did they have the cast do their little video thing like, oh, you're going to go on this event, blah, blah, blah. They had Glenn Close, who was in the movie, but who was not in the movie, but was also talking about the adventure you're going to go on. Terry Crews, dude.
Nice. I'm just saying, J.P. Rogo would have designed a Yugo, but then it doesn't include air conditioning, and you could add extra for a heater. So I'm just saying, right. I love that idea.
Here's trivia question. What is, I thought that car looked pretty cool.
Roy hates your car. He thinks it looks
Well, I didn't design it. That was the one sitting there. Here's another trivia question. What football team, he played for more than one, but I think during the longest one he played for What is the longest football team Terry Crews played for in his short, I think it was 7-year career?
2 years where? I don't know.
I said 7-year career.
Yeah, but he only played a couple of years for one team at a time, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. You don't know?
No.
I'll leave it for some in the chat. So I took a picture. Okay. Blue Boy says Chargers. Rich says Raiders. We got Seahawks. Now I've got it. You're naming teams he played for, but before I throw out, because of how my memory works,
who he played longest for.
Right. So from what I know, it's not for those teams, but I'm Googling to make sure I get the right answer. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, so the team he played the longest for. This is actually funny. We're not going to go with years. Well, I guess we can. So the team he played the most games for, because that's how they actually have it listed, is the Washington Redskins. He played 16 games.
Nice.
He was drafted by the Rams, 6 games. Went to the Packers. Did you know that, Dennis?
Yeah. Did he even play any games?
No games.
I was going to say, I don't think he suited up, but I don't think he ever played.
San Diego Chargers, 10 games. Redskins, 16. Eagles, no games. So there you go. But no, I took a picture of this specific poster. I wish you could see it better. The texture, because this is one of the original posters, and it's obviously real paint, and you could just see the brushstrokes and stuff looking at it, because it's one of their originals that they keep out of the sun and everything. And it was just so freaking cool being able to see that detail. No, it's the Washington Redskins. I grew up there. I will call them that for life.
They are always going to be the Washington Redskins.
By the way, another poster that was obviously back in the day when everything was painted, way before digital. This was another glorious one to stare at. Oops, I skipped one. Let's see. Nope. Revenge of the Jedi before the name change. Oh, yeah.
See, that I like. There's a little piece of history right there.
Yep, that's a great one. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. This is the one that is my fave. Look at those brush strokes. It reminds me of Brian Stelfreeze. It reminds me of JC Linedecker. I just freaking love this poster. The painting technique and everything. And there's no name to it, which sucks. Oh, wait, down here, C says 477. First name is C. White. And then I can't read the rest, but I just thought the color and the painting technique on this it is not Struzen. As far as I know, it's not, unless Art of Roy, you know something I don't. I've got, and not joking, I don't think it's Struzen, but maybe it is. I've got a bunch of Drew Struzan books. I've never seen this before. So maybe you're right. I will default to you, Art of Roy.
Do you know why it's called Revenge of the Jedi first?
I have no idea why. Do you?
No, I'm asking. Joe's asking you a question.
Oh, Art says he had to touch it up. Art of Roy. So maybe it's a 2-person. Oh. Squib says, I thought he did paint. Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, I know he did. I know Harrison Ford for Indiana Jones and stuff. But I don't know. This is hilarious. Courtney walked up to these stormtrooper dudes and asked for a picture. They did not break character. They were like, excuse us, we don't recognize you. We need to see your ID. And at first she wasn't doing anything. And they're like, please show us your ID. And Courtney looks at her mom and me, and we're like, what? They're talking to you, not us. Show them your ID. So she pulled out her ID and stuff.
That's awesome.
Hilarious.
That's awesome.
Temple of Doom might have been his first Lucasfilm. I'm not sure for Struzen. And then, yeah, just some other cool pictures of stuff. I mean, I think some of the funnest stuff for me at these parks was just all the big props to take pictures of. Hey, Chris. Chris doing a fantastic paint job right now on the KOR-DRATH minifig. You're like, what are you
I hope you guys are on. I hope you guys are on Twitter/X and check
or Instagram. That's right. He is painting this bad boy right now. 5 inches of kick-ass KOR-DRATH, soon to be fully painted. And we're not talking crap paint like flat color. Oh no, he's modeling up the skin. The boots are going to be a different shade of brown because they're fur from other stuff. Holy crap, it's going to look so good. Oh, of course, you're welcome. And if you're new to the show, it's the KOR-DRATH figures for role playing. Get yourself a 2-inch size, 3-inch size, or 5-inch, all available on the campaign as an add-on. They each come in a blister pack with the KOR-DRATH logo, as you see to the left. Check out the campaign. Link is in the description below. I'm sure one of our wonderful wrenches is going to post it. We did break over 500. We're at 505 backers right now. We're a little over 1,000. Nope, I take it back. We're a little over 1,000 from 40. So we're getting there, guys. First stretch goal, 50 grand. The first character card for this campaign. Playable character, Vordoom the Undying. Great art on the front by myself and Dan Lawless. Sorry.
Wow, I'm glad Dan's not in here right now.
Shut up. And stats on the back by the great Dennis Turner. His stats for these characters are fantastic. So, guys, go back it if you haven't so we can get this baby to 50 and unlock that first stretch goal. Okay, no more pictures. Maybe more later. First book I got. My daughter loves to go to antique malls, antique stores. Trust me, at first you think, ugh, who cares about colonial-looking furniture and dishware? Oh, no. You find good stuff. She walked away with Star Wars stuff. I walked away with Dennis. It's something that you and I both have a fondness for. And I'm not talking the character because I've never heard of this character or seen this book. This is an 8.5 by 11 graphic album from Germany. Gigantic. From Germany. Beautiful painted cover. Can we get a playable Dennis card? It would be fun after the 4 playable character cards to then do an Andy and Dennis playable character card each. And Dan could paint those. Dan could just draw and paint those.
Dan could. He is that good.
So, yeah, so I got this gigantic, beautiful paint. I mean, I really like that painted cover. Love the technique. You see the brushstrokes. It's from 1977. On the back, it's
interiors.
I will. But on the back, it's a little phallic. It looks like some type of penis ship is going to go towards three breasts. Dennis's wife is fluid in German, so she's going to read this to me one night. She's going to come over and
it's going to be a bedtime story. You have to tuck Andy in and read him his German a bedtime story.
Exactly. Hopefully it won't scare me too much. This book was a whopping $8, but the art on the inside, very clean style.
Yeah, we could.
Very clean, nice. It looks definitely hand colored, not colored, and then the printer takes over, but this looks like it was watercolor.
9. Paul Taylor. 9.
Yep. 9. No, it only cost me $8. It cost me $8, not $9. Just bought the Wizard Jim Lee hardcover after watching your book look, Andy. Oh, Art of Roy, that's awesome. The last one that I own is the Michael Turner one, so that will be next week's. Whoever this artist is, draws some very pretty ladies.
Yeah, that Michael Turner one, FYI. I was looking at it before we did the show yesterday. It's cool.
Oh, I think Dennis might be buying a book.
Yeah, I actually liked all three of them, but
look at this stuff. It's got everything in here. Dinos, orangutans. So yeah, so you know, even though I can't read it, I will sit down and go through this whole book because, like I said, the art in this thing is really freaking nice. It's stylized. Last couple pages, then I'll go to the front, see if I can find out who drew this thing. Who's the artist? I knew somebody was going to ask. Well, hopefully it's somebody whose name I can pronounce. Okay, so, oh, you know what? I'm going to try something out on my phone. I've got that Translate app. Let me try that real quick.
What's the name of it?
Nope, I'm not telling you.
Gigantic.
Damn you. Damn you, Dennis. Text is by somebody named V. Mora, and art is by J. Cardona. So,
well, that's
find it.
Oh, written by Altdorf Schmittler.
That's not what this says. And this says 1979, Hamburg, Germany. Hamburg. So there.
Nice.
Nice. And tight. There you go. Go back. KOR-DRATH, The Awakening. Now, I picked this up. Now you're going, well, that's not really an old book. No, but my local shop did not have it. And I really wanted this. So last week, one of my favorite cartoons and one of Dennis's came out in book form, comic book form again. Space Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
I picked up a nice variant cover by Michael Cho. It looks really like the Hanna-Barbera superhero comics from the 60s, early 70s. But the cover I really wanted, I was able to find. Dun, dun, dun. No logo, Alex Toth design cover. Oh, hell yeah. Stole my favorite version of Space Ghost. If I ever drew Space Ghost, he would basically be this detailed up. I would not vary and be like, no, that's not how I draw. I got to draw all the muscles like I usually. Nope. I would keep them like this. So I got that. Oh, that's a good one. I got to leave that for last. I got to go along with Dennis and I did do HickoryCon a few weeks ago. We did our What Did the Boys Get? Go back and rewatch if you haven't seen it, because this next book will make sense on why I got it.
Yeah, he
Space
does.
Ghost screams his own name during sex.
Space
Ghost. And like his power to turn invisible, you'll never know until you feel it.
Wow.
And what I mean by that is the girl's like this. Well, are you? Oh, couldn't you warn me first? Oh, my eyes. It burns. So, oh yeah, number 4. I got 1 through 3 at Hickory. Now all I need are 5 and 6. And if I haven't said it before, I'll say it again. If anybody ever wants to buy me a friendship gift,
and it's written on the cover, Andy paid $15,000.
$1,000.
Look at that.
If anybody ever wants to buy me a friendship gift and you backed one of the books, you have my address. Feel free to send me something if it's a comic I'm looking for. So for this, issues 5 and 6. Just saying. But Dennis also scored from this this by? Hit me.
Why isn't Dennis on the Graham Nolan team Star Trek? Haven't been asked.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So did you not also work out well from that little purchase I made?
I did. I wound up getting one that I didn't have because Andy had to buy it. I don't have it with me. It's back over here.
Well, then you're like that. I'll be Dennis. Hold on, because I have it. So
of course he does.
Dennis, look what I got you. What's that, Andy? Best friend of mine, pal of mine. I love it when you buy me stuff. I'm like, take it down a little bit there. I got Dennis a number 2 because I bought number 2 and 4 together, and Dennis only had issue 1. Now he has 1 and 2, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
And that means I do have to go buy the other 4 now. That is also a thing I have to do.
That's right.
I do at least like having where I'm only collecting 6 issues on something.
And then last but not least, by any stretch of the imagination, 3 books to I own the black and white showcase. So that's a hint. It's a DC property book already. And I have a smattering of single issues. And I thought, you know what? It only ran for like 34 issues, 35 issues. I'm going to collect them all. Well, I had issue 1. I had issue 5 or have. And I've got some other ones. And I thought that gap between 1 and 5 bothers me. Not anymore, baby. 2, 3. Oh, love that cover. 2, 3, and 4. Now I got Shazam 1 through 5. I've got number 10, 12, and a few others. So I'm going to start filling in my Shazam collection and getting them all. CC Beck coming back to the character he created like 20 years later, comes back, draws the first handful of issues. Hell, I think he actually only did 1 through 4. So these are just great. Love these covers. Just love this stuff. So picked those up when I was there as well. And last, but hell no, this is not least, because this is the more expensive one. Something most people wouldn't think I'd get. Is it a superhero? No, it is not a book with the first appearance of a superhero, but it is the first appearance of the specific character in a Marvel comic. It is an issue number 5. Dennis will even go, what? I can't believe you bought that, because it is not a superhero. What other character could appear in a Marvel comic for the first time in the 70s? I think it's mid to late 70s. Issue number 5. None other than, oh shit, Supernatural Thrillers number 5, The Living Mummy. Why, you ask? Rich Buckler did the artwork on it. It is during his Neil Adams phase. Frank Giacoia did the inks. It is freaking cool. The story actually takes place between Israel and Gaza. Isn't that timely? So there you have it. And they're even talking about the fighting going on between them back then. Israel, get the job done. Just saying. So there you go, guys. Supernatural Thrillers number 5, featuring the first Marvel appearance of The Living Mummy. What do you think about that, Dennis? Do you own this?
I do not. Otherwise, I would have given you mine.
Do you? Oh, you son of a bitch! That was a. See, guys, that's the type of BS burn that Dennis throws my way. He just he slides it in there, just hoping you're not going to notice, just like his wife doesn't when he slides it in. He thinks just want to go right over your head, like, oh, nobody paid attention to that. No, Dennis, I caught that sick burn. You were saying, what? No, you wouldn't have had to buy it if I had it. I would have given you it, because who gives a shit? I get it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It wasn't a slight, it was just fact. I also did pick up a few things before we got a couple things to go through before we get to the video that you've all been kind of waiting for.
That's right.
pick up, I wound up getting this from my LCS when I stopped in on Wednesday. Besides
Hold
my
on, I'm gonna.
regular books, I got Lady Death 2 between Heaven and Hell. They had issues 2, 3, and 4. It just came in on a collection. And, I was a big Lady Death fan back in the day. I still pick up some of the stuff. I like Brian Pulido, when he created the character. And on this one, I think it was Hughes. Stephen Hughes, yeah. Did this one, but man, he had 3. I just need number 1, and because that was one of the ones I didn't pick up from 1995. I used to have them. Let me rephrase that. I got rid of, as usual, a lot of my older. I got rid of most of my DC stuff, and I got rid of a lot of my independent stuff. But that's always good stuff. So I'm kind of I'll be repicking those up. One of the things that I've been working on, you guys saw me earlier, is I'm going through all my Marvel Secret Wars because, I pick up doubles, and they do have a foil variant on number 5 that came out this week. I like the foils. I'm kind of a sap for those. But both of my number 1s I realized were variants. And they're air variants. Do you guys know about the Blue Galactus variant, error variant for number 1? Yes or
I do
no?
know that.
Yeah. Well, I have 2
Yes.
copies of number 1, and I had to pull it out. Both of my copies are the error variants.
Oh, because they're. Oh boy.
So I'll show you. This is what Galactus looks like. Normally, we all know Galactus, love Galactus. But this one, what's on that page? Check that out.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. What happened to Galactus? He's blue and white. Yeah, they miscolored it. They wound up correcting it and re-releasing it. But they do have...
Hey, he's blue and silver.
Yeah, blue and white. Yeah. So anyway, that is cool.
Blue
When
and
you're
white,
out looking
silver,
for
white.
your Secret Wars number 1s, you do have to kind of take a peek in that and just see, because those are a variant, and there is a collector's market out there for it. Now, I didn't know they were doing foils for all of them. This is the foil of number 5. I'm a sucker for foils. I do love it, so I probably will. I will be doing a quick flip on it, and I also have the Marvel Legends variant, and I've got a couple of the regular ones. I'll probably do a side-by-side comparison of the foil and the regular ones on the DNA channel probably this week. So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
And I did get, and I want you guys to see this. Just let me know your thoughts. It is Buckethead. I got in some prototype dice, and I ordered them to see how they would kind of turn out. I don't think we're going to make it part of the campaign because these are really tough to ship. There's the 6-sided.
Is that blood?
That is. It is blood splattered dice.
Did you have those in your prison wallet? Is that why there's blood on them?
No, it wasn't in my prison wallet.
No, it wasn't in mine.
I don't know. It is that time of
They
the month.
were. All I know is they were white when they were put in the prison wallet. So
I'm thinking maybe, I'm looking for something KOR-DRATH-ish. Are these cool? I might take them to conventions. I'm going to see about what I can do for maybe a bulk on them or something. But, it does have the cool blood splatter on it. Do you guys think that is cool enough for KOR-DRATH? Said I don't know if I'd be able to do it as part of the campaign. And the reason we did talk about doing dice and we got quotes. all the specialty ones, like if we were going to do KOR-DRATH Axe on like the numbers and stuff, the prices came back so ridiculous. And the problem is these dice, they're hard to ship. They'd have to be shipped probably separately, like the t-shirts and the other stuff. But as always, guys, kind of let me know your thoughts on something like this. It might be something where if I get a good enough price, maybe we just take them to conventions and there may be a convention exclusive or whatever.
Oh, very cool. Good to know. Read up on it. Struzen did do the faces and figures. Charles did the okay. Good to know. Well, I got to tell you, it definitely had a Struzen feel to it. I just think I didn't know he started that. He was hired by the other guy. So there you go. Did you try the Dice Baron?
Dice Baron. That just sounds ominous.
I don't even know who that is. I don't think Dennis has ever even heard of the Dice Baron.
Is this cost efficient? This is far more cost efficient than what we had before, but we will see. Like I said, it might be something because we can't ship them. So if you guys order a KOR-DRATH book, you want dice, they won't go in a Gemini mailer. We can't ship them that way. Only if you had gotten maybe the box sets or something like that where they would go in. So I don't know, but I just want to know if you guys think that they're cool enough to offer, just kind of.
So we would have to do a test because just looking at them, and I mean, you gave me some dice. I assume they're the same size.
They're the same size.
I bet if we put them in a baggie but lined them up, right? So they weren't all bunched up. If they were just lined up, if you look at the height of it, they're not thick. They're not taller than a Gemini. So you could put the book in and put the dice to the side that would be up against the spine of the Gemini mailer. I think we'll have to try that because I bet that would work.
Make it an add-on to the Mini. That's true because the Mini has to ship separate.
Well, then it would just be an add-on generally because the Mini, like the Mini figure's already an add-on, and when you can't add on to that, you would just on checkout, you would just do, oh, I'm going to add on dice. But like I said, I think we take a set because what's a set? 5? I don't know.
You mean how many dice?
Yeah.
7.
All right, 7. I think if you line all 7 up, and you probably have a Gemini mailer, put them in a comic bag or put them in a sandwich bag, whatever, and line them all up and then fold your Gemini up. And I bet they would fit right on the spine part because they're not, I don't think they're taller, but I don't know. I'd have to test it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the other thing is we'd have to find out. Well, we definitely can't ship media then.
Yeah. Well, if you don't hear them rattling around, you're fine.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, guys, we just wanted to know your thoughts on that. Why we're going.
And yeah, no, I know. I know Geminis are scalable. We've used them for thicker books, so it's something we'll have to test and see. Think about doing because if we did it, obviously, I think we'd probably want to get a cost for, a little canvas bag to put them in because we couldn't really. I mean, Dennis can check into that dice guy, Chris, about customizing, but if we can't really customize that much, then at least if we had a little dice bag, we could customize that.
Let me know. Let me know. Chris, you can always DM me contact info. They X-ray media mail. Yeah, I know they do.
That's fine. I mean, honestly, there's the 3 types for stuff like this. Trust us, we know from doing it, are media, grounded vantage, and then obviously first class and priority. Grounded vantage, you can mail whatever, it doesn't matter, and it's just a little bit more than media mail. So that could be, this is all behind the scenes baseball stuff that we don't need to be talking about. We're here to entertain, not to talk about that. Let's get back to Giraffe
7, the comic book or the cartoon. I'll give you my opinion.
Is the cartoon over yet?
the cartoon, no, there's one I've got. I've got the last one to watch yet, and then that they hit the good storylines on this, and I've enjoyed some of. I've enjoyed it overall. The issue that I have with it is these awesome storylines like Life and Death, and that when you've got Inferno and you've got Madeline being introduced and all of that, there is so much involved with it, and they crammed it all into a 22-minute episode, and it is shockingly a bad decision. Now this last one, they're going to lead into next season. They're breaking it into 3 parts. I watched the first one. I got a feeling I think I know where they're going. I like that, but that's what all of these main storylines should have been. They should have been 2 to 3 issue arcs, kind of like the original series was. I think they went a little ADHD on this and went, oh, they can't handle more than a storyline of 22 minutes, so we have to cram it in. Overall, it's not bad, but I really think they screwed it up.
So what do you think this last 3 episode storyline is based on then?
I have a feeling, I haven't watched the one that just came out. I've got a feeling it's going to maybe lead to Onslaught. You know, with Professor coming back, Magneto going off and EMPing everything. So I'll be curious to see this last one where they go with it, but that's kind of where I'm thinking they're heading. We will find out. I could be wrong on it, but it all kind of fits in. And guys, for those of you that entered the Dead by Daylight on my channel, on my YouTube, these all come with the exclusive in-code gaming codes. For those of you that played the game, all you had to do was go on to one of the videos or each one of the videos and leave a comment down below. And I am giving away all my codes because I do not play the game. So I will be doing that this very next week or maybe this weekend. So if you guys haven't done it and you do play the game and want one of the codes, go in and enter on for issues 1, 2, 3, and 4, and you could be the lucky winner of the code for the game.
Oh
yeah.
Was that it for your show and tell?
Yeah, I got a few other things, but it's really not nearly as cool as your stuff because you actually went on a trip. I was going. So, but I think everybody's been waiting. What's Joe say? I think it looks like it might be Onslaught next season, which there are going to be other types of X-Men. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm thinking, but you might be one ahead of me. So, yeah, we'll find out.
So another topic I want to bring up is, do you guys realize I'm all about, we were out of town for actual Free Comic Book Day, but if we're in town, my daughter likes to go. I used to set up at a store as a guest, but I don't do that anymore because I'd rather just enjoy the day. And we would go and pick up whatever free ones interested us, whatever. This year, obviously, we were in Disney, so my local comic shop pulled the few that I wanted. And one of them was Energon Universe Free Comic Book Day that has 3 stories, a Transformers, technically 2 Transformers. One leads into Transformers, one leads into Void Rivals, and a G.I. Joe story. Ryan Otley, whose art I love from Invincible, then he went to Marvel, drew the Transformers one. Jason Howard drew the G.I. Joe one, and it's really cool. He's great. And then the middle story was Lorenzo De Felici, which was good. And then this week, Energon Universe #1 came out. And I was like, oh, I bet that has more stuff in it. Can't wait to read it. So I bought it. And then I got home and realized I spent $4 on the book that I got for free.
Yep.
They literally reprinted the exact same book that came out for free on Saturday, so you could buy it with a different cover. I got to be honest, guys. Bidenflation is a pain in the wallet, And that $4 could have been spent somewhere else, like maybe a beer when I'm thirsty. I would never have bought this number one knowing it was the exact same book as the free one.
Yeah, that is kind of surprising, especially with they got 3 stories. So, if you've been picking up G.I. Joe, Transformers, Void Rivals, you knew what they were doing with them, but when they put in 3 short stories, you were kind of expecting it. Okay, I get that for the free comic book day stuff. But then to offer it without anything else, I also got both of them because I didn't realize it was the one and the same. To me, that just provides some bad will.
It's just
on their thing, and I'm just thinking. I don't think they thought through that. If they would have offered it later, if they would have released Void or Energon a few months ago, and then they would have released it as a free comic book day a months later, yeah, that's one thing. But man, it is literally right there.
Yeah, I mean, I think Savage Dragon a few years ago put out a free comic book day book, and then like 3 months later, 4 months later, put it out again as, a regular issue number by whatever. But that was a few months later. This is literally Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 5 freaking days later, 4 days later. Andy, I'll sell you my free one for $3. I already have it. I have the free one.
Andy did get a cool free comic that I didn't get because I couldn't get out for free comic book day. I had swim meets with my nephew, and you should show it because nobody's got it right now. It's actually really cool because this is one that I will pick up when it comes out.
Mad Cave, hold on. Mad Cave Studio 10-year anniversary.
And I like
their free comic book day offering. And this is one I had pulled, I believe, because I love this IP. Great cover by Chris Samney. Gotcha Man Zero.
Look at
they
that.
got the license. They got the license to Gotcha Man. If you guys remember the name, just read the Keen Spot free comic book day comic last night. It was horrible. Well, I mean, it's 12 years old. I don't even know I know what Keen Spot is, but I don't know what the book is. Chris Batista, who worked at DC forever, is doing the art inside the book. And I got to say, he's doing a great job because he's going to be on model. Kind of like I said, if I ever drew Space Ghost, I would keep it on model. He is definitely sticking on model with this stuff. And the coloring, the colorist is doing a great job.
That looks awesome.
Really, dude, it's just like the cartoon.
It is Battle of the Planets, Citizen, but close. It is great. Yeah. It is G-Force 7 Zark 7. Man, if you guys were old enough to watch the cartoon, on live TV back then, that was.
This is from there's 3 stories in it. This is from another story. Great art there. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. The first issue comes out in June. It's 5 issues. December is the trade paperback. They end it with a 2-page spread featuring Chris's pencils from like promo art. So really, really nice stuff. And I called one of my local shops because Dennis didn't get it.
I did, and I'm very sad.
And
so you guys coming to Heroes can get a free one from your shop. Grab it for me.
Yeah, he's not kidding. I called the shop over here because the shop I go to didn't have it. I don't believe the one Dennis goes to had it.
Nope.
And Dennis didn't know to look for it yesterday, so they might have. I don't know.
No, the free comic stuff were gone. They were already pulled.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, okay. Yep. So the other shop in town, I called, and when they put the order in, the guy that put the order in put down 1, thinking 1 bundle. So 10, 15, whatever, however many comics are in a bundle. Nope. They got 1 copy of the book. That was it. So It's hard to get. We looked on eBay. It's going for like $7-8 on eBay plus shipping. $5 shipping. So the cheapest you can get it.
That. But if any of your free comic shops still have it, it was a free comic day. I just couldn't get out for free comic day. Very sad.
Yeah, he was very sad. He cried about it.
Still there.
Oh, you chatted with him at Garden State Comic Fest. Oh, cool. Yeah, Batista's art's great. I've always liked his art. All right, we got 159 people watching. I think it's time.
Let's do it, man. Let's show it.
All right, guys. Are you ready for the new video by Bell Winters featuring now, should I do it to where it's the total overlay, or should I do it sharing the screen so we're on the side?
No, do it as the whole overlay so they can.
All right,
they can see it.
All right, I'm not going to show. She even made a movie poster, but if I showed that first, it would give it away. So I'll show that second. Here you go, guys. Enjoy. If you ever thought, what's it like going to a convention with those guys? Well, now you'll know.
Guy on the wrong side of the highway. He's going to kill somebody. God. Hey!
What's going on? Joker wants to race. All right, come on. Let's go.
Put your window down!
He wants something. He's probably drunk.
You're going the wrong way!
What?
You're going the wrong way!
We're going.
Yeah, how can he know? Thank you.
You're going in the wrong direction! You're going to kill somebody! You're going the wrong way!
What is it?
That's right. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's do this properly. There you go. Andy Smith, Dennis Turner, planes, trains, and automobiles. That's how we go to our conventions. Thank you so much, Bell Winters. Look how drunk Dennis looks in that poster. Holy crap.
It's like Dennis is the devil, cracks me up. So I get to show a couple people already, and they all said the same thing. I do make a great devil, and it was funny. So that was awesome. That turned out great. We had tears in our eyes. We were laughing so hard.
Oh my God. Dennis as the devil. Even though it's so quick, but you can see it. It's not like that's a scene where you think because it is so quick, it wouldn't work. It'd be John Candy, but no, it is there. It's like, holy crap, that is Dennis.
And the funny thing is, we actually stopped it. We were playing it on the TV, and we stopped it and paused it right on there. Dude, you can see the red and everything in the face in there, and that is great. It just
wait. You played that on your TV?
Oh yeah, I just cast to it.
Just you and Susie, or was Elizabeth home?
No, just Susie.
How'd she like it?
She goes, first it's when it starts out, she goes, why is Andy on that? Why is Andy there? And then all of a sudden you see me driving, and she goes, "That's you. Wait, I know this movie." She goes, "What are you and Andy?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Guess you have to watch."
That's right. You need to watch it. Got to watch it to find out. So yeah, that was Bell Winners. Another great Bell Winners production. You should tag that at the end of every one. Bell is another Bell Winners parody production. There you go.
Right.
Tag the end of each one with the credit for yourself. Andy looks so funny with hair too. Dennis, you looked almost perfect as John Candy. I am just amazed. Like, I haven't seen myself with hair in so long, and the face fit so perfectly. I was like, what? And I have gray hair, so I'm like, wow, if I actually had hair, it would look like that.
It
I'm
was.
glad you like it. This is an Andy and Dennis exclusive. The bed scene can't be done, sadly. That would have been so good. Yeah, that was the scene we wanted to do, but because it's just not there yet with the technology because of how the heads in that scene in the original movie are turned and stuff.
I did say there's one movie that
Oh, don't say it though.
Oh, okay, never mind. Andy says no.
No, there's another movie that we thought of that we think would work great, but we got to keep it under wraps in case we actually get it done. So which leads me to think, let me just see if there's even a clip of it, since I know what we're talking about.
Oh, do you now?
I do. Let's see. Let's see what comes up. Nope. Oh. Actually, that's not a bad one, but that's not the clip either. Nope. That could be a fun one, actually. All right. Well, when we're done streaming, we'll go through these, Dennis, because
okay,
there's other ones I forgot about. So, oh yes. Wait, what? Oh, there you go. Yep. We appreciate. I sent you that audio recording too. So.
Yeah, that was funny. We sat down and had to watch it, and yeah, it was fun. We did.
I don't even think Dennis
yesterday.
I don't even think Dennis has even seen this movie before. The Human Centipede. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I know all about it.
Oh, you've seen it?
Oh yeah. All I'm gonna say is I'm in the front.
Nope.
Yep, always am. Always
front. Nope.
It goes just like that. D and A. So A is in the back.
Oh no. I would tear my whole face off if I had to get out of that situation.
Beverly Hill Ninja would be funny. Yeah, I hate to say it. That was one of my kids' favorite movies. It's one of those stupidly pleasure movies that my kids love to watch.
Yeah, but I don't know how Dennis would look as Macaulay Culkin. Oh, wait. He'd be Uncle Buck. I get it.
Yeah. Dennis, what was that? Dennis called dibs on the front, right? True. I was first.
Oh, you were.
And Andy in the back.
Yeah. All right. Hold on here. Let's see. Do this. So, guys, since we were talking about it, KOR-DRATH, The Awakening, the latest installment of the KOR-DRATH saga, 505 backers. I want to thank you guys. Well, we both do yesterday at the end of the DNA show. We were just 2 away from 500 backers. Blasted 7 more backers. That is fantastic. $1,009 away from 40, which means 11,009 away from 50. The new stretch goal of, or the first stretch goal of the Vordoom, the Undying playable character card. Next week, so 6 days left on the campaign. Next Wednesday,
Oh, by the
we're
way,
looking at.
we did add, got to mention, for
Oh, yeah.
those that are out there, we added the
Oh, yeah.
retailer tiers
Oh, yeah, I
as
will.
of yesterday.
Yep. Next Wednesday, we will be going live at 12:30. The DNA show will still be live at 3 p.m. with our guest, but we're going live. Hey, do you have that book I gave you, by the way, that our guest did, so we can just kind of show it?
It's in the same place with Dynamite. I do. I
Well,
can
grab
get it. All right.
Yeah, just grab it real quick while I'm telling them what we're doing. We are going live at 12:30. We will be doing DNA show at 3 p.m. with our guest, which we'll spotlight here in a second. The reason we're going live for a few hours before the DNA show is next Wednesday, the 15th, is the end of the first 30 days of KOR-DRATH The Awakening. We're going to have a couple new tiers. We're going to have other stuff that we can show. Not yet. Not yet.
You said to show it, so I showed it.
No, I said we'll show it. I said we'll spotlight it in a second. We're going to have a couple new tiers and things like that for the campaign. So definitely join us next Wednesday at 12:30. We'll have the stream set up to go before then, so you should get a notification and everything. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And it'll be fun. Hopefully we'll get some guests to come on with us. You know, Wednesday's a tough day because we kind of kick it off with the 3 p.m. DNA show. Then it goes to Graybeards. Then you got a lot of Wednesday night with Graham and Star Trek and Art and the Pontificators. Ethan does Trash Cast later in the evening. Mandy and Shane at 5 p.m. So we're like, you know what? We'll roll at 12:30. That's what we're going to do. So there you go. What Dennis was talking about, we have added to the campaign. We've had a few retailers ask us. We just added it yesterday, and we got to let them know. But, Bell, as a D&D player, you can never have enough dice.
Correct.
Gimme.
Correct.
We've added KOR-DRATH The Awakening Retailer 10-pack. Normal price would be $250 for retailers or anybody that wants 10 copies of The Awakening. It's $180, and you get to pick what covers you want. You could be like, I want 9 cover A and 1 Bud Root. I want all Bud Root. I want 4 of this, 2 of this, whatever. Totally up to you. And then just for the heck of it, we also figured the biggest discount, $25, normally $625. You can get $25 for 400. Same thing. You pick how you want the covers divvied up among the 5 different books, which covers you want, or maybe 25 of the same. Totally up to you guys. We'll go backwards here. For $399, normally $510, is the KOR-DRATH Volume 1 and 2. Get everything collector's box, which means literally everything from KOR-DRATH The Reckoning, all the variant covers. So 6 books, 6 different covers, the artist edition, the Lilith trading card, the game module, the 4 playable character cards, the Shattered Reach map, and everything from the KOR-DRATH The Awakening tier box, game module, all the stretch goals, of course, once they're unlocked, and the 5 covers. Get yourself a figure sketch. You choose the character I draw. A head sketch, same thing. You choose the character. KOR-DRATH Volume 1 and 2. Catch-up tier. Volume 1, The Reckoning, has a new cover by Bud Root. Only available there. We do have the Volume 1 Second Chance as a separate tier. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, well, it's also an add-on. So it's kind of dumb. Nobody's backed it yet. Why would they? People are backing the catch-up tier. So I'm actually pulling that one down because it takes up real estate on the page. Black and white edition of the whole book. So you can read the book in black and white. And just look at my artwork if you would like. Bud Root line art cover. The Volume C cover, which is Bud Root and Dan Lawless. the homage cover, cover B, of course, that's by me. Cover A, you can also get by myself and Dan Lawless. All these are available as add-ons. The new game module with gorgeous cover art. No, AJ, those are the ones you collect, and that's a totally different type of role playing. So keep it there, buddy. Keep it on your side of the tracks. Just saying. The new game module has a cover by Bart Sears and Dan Lawless. Once again, these two guys go together like peanut butter and jelly. Just beautiful stuff. Of course, Bud Root's variant cover pairs nicely with his previous variant cover. They go together. Could that mean that there could be more connecting covers down the road? Maybe. Of course, like we said, the Vordoom, the Undying playable character card is the first stretch goal at 50K. Just like the first stretch goal for the last campaign was that as well. And then up here at the top, the featured tier is the KOR-DRATH The Awakening box bundle, which includes cover A, B, C, D, the black and white edition, the game module, volume 2 game module, the Adriana trading card, and the collector's box. And then, of course, if you want to add stuff on at the end, I go kind of fast scrolling because I want you guys to go slow down. Damn it. I'll have to click the link and go myself. There's pages to look at. And add-on wise, you can get the Awakening, the layouts. It's a full-size, regular size graphic novel, not an ash can or anything, featuring all my pencil layouts. And then there's the manga version of The Reckoning, manga digest size, all black and white. Looks like Zipatone, really gives you that great manga feel. And we edit it so it's E for everyone.
Waiting for KOR-DRATH the Flamethrower. You know what? We will also have the breakfast cereal, and we will also have the toilet paper. So, yeah, if Spaceballs can do it, so can KOR-DRATH.
Toilet paper? That would just be like a leaf from back then. We've got the color digest as well, so you can get the color version. It's a little bit bigger than the black and white manga digest, but it's in color. Also edited E for everyone. And like we said, we've got the figures for the game. The role players out there that like to use the mini figures to play. The 2-inch one is the perfect size, but we also have a 3-inch and 5-inch size, which Chris Thacker is currently painting. We'll have to have Chris on the show when he gets close to being done.
Yeah,
so
we will. I was going to say we'll debut it with Chris on the show.
And then you can also add on, if you're not doing one of the bundles that comes with the collector box comes with, just add it on checkout, whether you get 1 book or 2 or 3. It's great to put your books in from the previous campaign as well. On one side is the first homage cover. On the back side is the second homage cover. On the ends, you've got shots from the cover Dan Lawless and I did. And on the front is KOR-DRATH. And on the spine, if you want to put it on a bookshelf, you can, because I keep forgetting. I actually have one of the boxes here. You can put it on your bookshelf like this. And it'll look like a big fat book with the title, the company logo, and KOR-DRATH up top, looking like a badass. So get yourself one of these collector boxes as well. So there you go. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And be happy too. That's right. So guys, that was it. We want to come on. Looks pretty cool. Thank you very much, Belle. Really appreciate it. That is cool. Thank you, Chris. And like I said, we'll have you on when you're ready to debut the final paint, or close to it if you want. You know, if you want to come on, if you want to come on and paint at the same time and talk, you're more than welcome to. Or you might need to concentrate and not be able to do both. That's fine.
Guys, I left the link in there, or you can just go check on there. If you missed it yesterday, We had on Fox Mulder and Geronimo. They were great guests. So if you did miss us yesterday, they have a couple of great projects that they're working on. I wound up backing them both. So you guys were great yesterday. And then for next week, now I'm going to show it.
Woo! Next week, I want to enlarge you. Got the box. Thank you, Wizard Sleeve.
Oh, thank you.
Next week, let me slide this over. Our guest is there any way to make that so we can see it? The glare, I mean, take it out of the bag, maybe. The glare's killing it. Oh, there you go. No, you tilted it back. That worked.
I did. You're just really slow.
Green Screen by Jeff Grogan. Jeff Grogan is a cartoonist. I met him through the National Cartoonist Society that I'm a member of. And he had me on his podcast a few weeks back. And in return, he's coming on ours. This is some of the work he does. He sent me a goodie bag of stuff. So I gave Dennis one to read. I'm going to read it so we can both do our homework before Jeff comes on the show. So he'll be our guest next week at 3 p.m. on the Dennis and Andy show. We will, of course, nice.
Boomerism showing. Love it.
That's okay. We will, of course, be back tomorrow morning with our movie review just for you of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Heck
My daughter's going to check it out. Oh, yeah.
We're going to leave in just a little while for it. So
that's right.
Exciting.
And then 12:30 p.m. next week, going live for the 30-day brouhaha. I don't know. Maybe we will drink. We'll see. Stream of KOR-DRATH The Awakening, showing some more tears and things like that.
And plus,
thanks for
tonight after the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Whose channel are we going on? We need to pimp his channel.
That's right. Michael Bancroft, 9:30 tonight, our time, which is about 9:30 a.m. his time. Something like that. I don't know the exact change. I just know we'll be talking to Michael in the future, or he'll be talking to us in the past.
Whoa, that's heavy.
Yeah, it's so heavy. I'm going to ask him for the lottery numbers down there.
Yeah, so join us tonight and on Michael's channel. He's always great, always fun. I can't wait to hear he always has great topics when we're on. He
does. Just try not to bring up Foster's or Outback Steakhouse, and for the love of God, don't say crikey.
Crikey!
He hates it. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Damn it.
He loves it.
All right.
You know what? I'll bring out my my Australian Rambo knife.
Oh, there you go.
I could. I might do that.
You could. All right, guys. Until next time, later tonight, we'll catch you later. Thank you for joining us. If you guys want to see us do more than one live stream a week, let us know. Maybe we'll try and schedule another one in kind of like this. Until then, bye-bye, everybody.
Live long and prosper.